Guys, you know I think about shit that other people don't think about, right? You know how I like to question everything, and I don't like people telling me things as an absolute fact? I have some questions for you, and I'm sure that you could probably find an answer on Google, but I think it's just very interesting that nobody talks about this stuff, you know? Number one, where's Hitler's body? Hitler died in 1944, right? Or 45, something like that, I don't know. Where's his body? Why is Hitler always regarded as the biggest mass genocidal maniac of all time when he's like number three? Because I'm pretty sure Joseph Stalin killed like more people than he did, and then that Chinese emperor guy killed like 45 million fucking people in recent times, and nobody talks about it. Why is that? It's a very interesting thing, you know. Our former presidents like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, where are they buried at? Why does nobody talk about this? Is there like a presidential like cemetery that we're just not knowing about? I feel like somebody would have known, especially when people were like destroying statues and monuments and trying to like remove things like in the last couple of years because social justice got so stupid. But where are these people's bodies at? Where are they buried? Where are the fucking corpses? Did Hitler get a tomb? I don't know. I really want to know. I'm very curious about this. And before anybody starts getting into it, because I know how there's always that one stupid person. I'm not saying that, you know, the Nazis. I can't say the word because YouTube's just kind of going to come down with the ban hammer. But I'm not saying that they're like great people or anything. I'm not going to defend them. I do find it incredibly fascinating, on the other hand, that they are like regarded as the biggest maniacal maniacs of all time when they're like number three on the list in terms of like dictatorship leaders in recent modern history, anyways. I also do find it incredibly fascinating that did you know that they were trying to open up portals to other dimensions? They were trying to look for the lost city of Atlantis. They were trying to get to the moon before anybody else. And they were trying to get to Antarctica to find Hollow Earth. I am just like, what the fuck? So when they teach you history about like Hitler and everything like that, they never talk about the other shit that he was doing. It's just, oh, the Holocaust. Like, I got it. I know. I've heard about it. I'm not saying that, I hate that I even have to like talk about this. Like, oh, I'm not trying to defend him. I'm not. I'm not trying to defend him at all. I'm just saying, like, I think it's kind of noteworthy that he's done other things, but nobody ever talks about it or what his political party were doing. It's fucking fascinating, okay? You know what made me start thinking about this? I was watching Hellboy, and Hellboy is one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. If not my favorite superhero in general. I love Hellboy. I think Hellboy's fucking cool. Very underrated, by the way. 2004 Hellboy movie, it is fucking a masterpiece. The fact that it doesn't get the recognition that it deserves is fucking bullshit. Ron Perlman is the GOAT. Fuck you if you think otherwise, man. Fuck that Marvel shit. DC's okay, but fuck DC too. Dark Horse Comics is where it's at. But I was start thinking about it because, they were doing the whole like, oh, the evil Nazi. They're trying to do some more crazy shit because, in media we just have to. I don't know if it's because like the Jews or whatever, but like it's always something about Nazis. There's always something about them, like whether they're zombies or they're trying to do these weird movie things or whatever. Because it's just like Hollywood just likes to go after them, which I get it, I understand, but it's overdone. You know what I mean? But it just also the thing about Hollywood too is they have a thing where they will put something out that's considered a conspiracy out in the open, and they get you used to it, so you just accept it as fact. So when they had the thing about in Hellboy where they were trying to open up the portal to go unleash the seven gods of chaos, apart from the seven gods of chaos, because I'm not 100% sure if that's what they were trying to do, if that's even a real thing, which is fucking terrifying. But they were trying to open up other dimensional portals, and I don't know. I just think this is all really fascinating. Like nobody talks about any of this shit in our history. All we ever hear about is Anne Frank. That's it. It's Anne Frank and the Holocaust. And the gas in the chambers, yes. You just hear about that stupid shit, but you never hear about Hitler's body, where it was taken. You never hear about our own famous presidents, like the most famous Ben Franklin. Where the fuck is he at? Fun fact about Ben Franklin: did you know he's quite possibly the biggest serial killer of all time? Did you know that? Did you know that they found, I think, like 1,200 fucking skeletons under his house? Like, not even like older skeletons, but like during the time he was living there. Did you know that? It's fascinating. It is remarkably fascinating. And it's offensive to me that nobody fucking thinks about this shit. Nobody talks about this. I'm dumbfounded. I am honestly fucking dumbfounded. I don't know what to make of it. So, I don't know. What do you think? And hopefully you're not one of those stupid people in my comments section because I love watching your comments just never make it get posted because you say the most stupid shit to me. I'll sit there and look at it, I'm like, haha. Yeah, that was never going to get automatically uploaded on my channel, so good luck. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think. Hopefully you're not a retard because I don't want to deal with that. I hate it. I hate it when people just accept everything as a whole fact and they never question anything. It's the same people that are like, "Oh, God's not real. How can you believe in the Bible?" I don't know. How can you believe the words of men that you don't know their faces or names? You just accept everything that they say. It's like when you see an article, it always says scientists of the oh, who are the scientists? Do you understand like anybody could be a fucking scientist? Most people associate Bill Nye the Science Guy as a fucking scientist. He's not. He's not even a real fucking scientist. But he's over here talking about science and I think Congress or whatever, and it's just kind of like, really, what the fuck? 9 out of 10 dentists. It's like who are the 9 dentists that approved this product, and who's the one dentist that didn't approve the product, and why didn't he approve the toothpaste? I have questions. If one person doesn't like it and think it's not good for you, why is that? Maybe it's just a slogan. I don't know. But these are things that keep me up at night, and these are the things that I like to question and try to make sense of. And I feel like not a lot of people are actually trying to do that nowadays, and I think it's sad. Don't ever accept any kind of knowledge from somebody unless you can prove it yourself. That's all I'm saying. That's my only word of advice from a YouTuber that you shouldn't be listening to.